Think about Massachusetts, Boston, a hub for healthcare and the tech industry, coastal communities dedicated to fishing and shipping. But the Bay State also has a rich agricultural history. While Vermont may be known for dairy farms, thanks Ben and Jerry, dairy is alive and well in all 6 New England states, employing 20,000 people and generating close to $5 billion in economic impact. So tonight, we're surveying the dairy farming landscape in New England. 4 family-owned farms, each with a unique story. Generational farmers relying on tried and true practices while also embracing new technology and connecting with their communities, giving their neighbors a better sense of where their dairy comes from.
We're at Barstow's Longview Farm.
We're here at Bohannon Farm.
How do I describe it to your farms? We are a multi-generational, diversified dairy, beef, and vegetable farm in the heart of Central Mass.
Between what we own and what we rent, we're keeping thousands of acres open.
In order for our dairy to be successful, we have to contribute to the greater dairy industry, and that's sharing our story today.
In our 4+ decades on the air, we have featured a lot of cows on Chronicle. Thank you. Tonight, we add to the total.
This is Chronicle on WCVB Channel 5.
There are an estimated 1,000 dairy farms in New England, some on the cutting edge of agri-tech and others that prefer more traditional farming methods.
A lot of it probably has to do with determination and love of the land, just loving to be out here every day, working with the animals or working with the soil. Nothing better than that.
Bram Robertson and his 2 brothers, Nate and Cy, are 5th-generation dairy farmers at Bohannon Farm in Contoocook, New Hampshire.
That's pretty significant. There's not too many of those in New England, let alone the country. There's so few generations that turn over the entire generation to come back and get involved.
Together with their parents, Jamie and Heather, the Robertson family milks 100 cows twice daily here in the milking parlor.
We're producing about 26,000 8-ounce servings a day, and we grow a little more than 50% of the feed that the cows eat here. Calves are born here, and we take a lot of pride in being a modern dairy farm that's producing milk for folks to drink.
Despite years of ups and downs in the dairy industry, Jamie and Heather Robertson have managed to bring success to their more than 400-acre farm.
We sat down and talked about what was important to us about the farm, and I think the cows really rose to the top and how we were going to keep the milk cows as a major portion of the farm. And we landed on glass bottled milk.
Not every farm bottles their own milk, but the production line is busy at Contoocook Creamery at Bohannon Farm. They pasteurize the milk on site and it goes into glass bottles for shipping.
We get to do a little bit of everything. I love saying, well, have you ever met your store brand Milk's farmer? and when they can't say, yeah, no, I have. No, it's like, well, I'm the guy that milks cows, and here's a half gallon of milk.
Heather, what would your great-grandfather, Lester, think of this whole operation here today?
Oh, goodness. I can imagine that probably it would be pretty eye-opening for him. It's kind of like we've come full circle, just the way that we've come back to almost, sustaining the community a little bit more directly and actually feeding back into it. And I think that's kind of how it was in his generation.
While tradition is the backbone of Contoocook Creamery at Bohannon Farm, innovation and technology are at the forefront of Richardson's Farm in Middleton, Massachusetts.
This barn was designed for cow comfort #1. We wanted nice, big, roomy stalls for them to lay down in. We have the cow brushes that they can't get enough of. We have robotic milkers, so they get milked when they want, they eat when they want, they lay down and sleep when they want. And we've finally gotten things so they can go outside and have pasture access when they want. So the cow basically does what she wants all day long, and we just take care of them the best we can and keep them comfortable.
You may recognize the Richardson's name. It's known to many for ice cream. What you may not know is that the farm was around long before the ice cream.
Ice cream is still our primary business. That's why people come here. That's what they love.
More on the ice cream a little later. For now, Daniels tells us his family has been farming this land for more than 300 years.
It's been a farm since 1695 right in this area. And through the years, started out small, just a sustenance farm. It's grown by around 1900. We had 1,000 cows in the Middleton area.
The herd here has evolved over the years. There are about 220 animals on the farm today,
That's including milking cows, young stock, and dry cows.
each with a blue collar that tracks its every move.
The blue collar, you're telling me it basically Fitbit for cows?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
So they're tracking what?
Tracking their movements, keeping a step count. So if the step count's down, they might not be feeling well. If the step count's up, they might be in heat needing to be bred, or maybe somebody left the gate open and they got loose.
So you can track all that remotely then? Just
Yes,
on your phone?
all from my phone. It'll send an alert to my phone.
That's amazing.
They're cute. And we touched upon those robotic milkers. We'll have a little bit more on that later. But farmers do have to train cows a bit to use them.
They have to train them, but the cows end up really liking it because it relieves the pressure they feel without them having to wait for the farmer to be there to actually do that. Also, they get a special grain, like a treat, while they're in the robotic milker. So they like it, and they have this wonderful lifestyle,
they're just
as you
doing
heard
their own
about. They're doing
thing.
whatever they want.
All right, next, milking cows in the 21st century.